Okay, that was a fail, so we're gonna try it again. I recorded this whole video and then realized, or I thought I was, and then I realized it was not recording at all. So here we go again. I guess this is kind of what happens when you take a long hiatus from recording. You forget how to properly do it. Hi, friends. Welcome back. My name is Ebony, and I'm so glad that you guys are here. It's actually like 11:30 at night, and I'm supposed to be long asleep by now, but I was scrolling on my phone as one does, and I realized I was getting a bunch of notifications on Instagram. And I was like, "Oh, what's that for?" And but then I thought, "Oh, okay, that's just from the like 4th of July post that I made like a week ago or something." But it was actually for a whole bunch of random posts from like years ago, like 2, 3 years ago. And I thought that was really, really strange. Like, why are people interested in this all of a sudden? And then I went down the rabbit hole and started looking back at all my like videos and stuff. Because that was like a really good creative outlet for me. And I wasn't even just watching the video to be like critical of myself. I was just looking at who I was in those videos. I was looking at me. I don't post nearly as much as I used to, like not even close. Like I used to post constantly, like day after day, year after year. And part of me does miss it. The lighting was terrible. The video quality terrible. But the vibes were there. Like I was just having so much fun and you can see it all over my face. I'm usually like in my room or sometimes I would go in the living room and I was just having the time of my life. Okay. Not for an audience, not for, I didn't want to go viral or anything like that. It was just because it just made me happy. It was just fun. And looking back, tonight just reminded me of how special it is to do something just because it makes you happy. Like no other reason, no other reward, no other validation, no nothing. Just doing things for the sake of doing things. Like getting dressed in a really colorful, fun outfit because it makes you feel confident. Or dancing, even if you're a terrible dancer like me, all I ever do is spin around and jump in circles. But I love, the fun songs that make you want to groove. I think that's what my old posts were really about for me. Just the joy that was spilling out in those few minutes and pulling out my phone, pulling out my camera and capturing that to save it for myself, to remind myself of that joy while also doing the same thing for other people, like sharing it online. Because I don't have to, right? I could have kept it in the drafts or I could have just kept it in my phone or whatever, but I decided to post it because I wanted, joy is contagious. And I thought, maybe somebody else can feel like they can put on a cute outfit and dance around for a few minutes to get their day started or to kind of re-inject some fun into their day if they're feeling a little bit low spirits or something, And so I started to wonder, like, oh, do I still have time for stuff like that? Can I carve out 5, 10 minutes out of my day to post a fun little video to one of my, favorite songs of the moment? Would it still feel as fun as it used to, or would it feel like a chore? Like, I don't really know, but I guess it's worth trying. Because maybe it was just for that season where that was my creative thing for that time. I don't know, but I haven't done it in a really long time. I mean, sporadically I do. Like I might post a quick little outfit video of like what I'm wearing to church or something. I have been posting some of my outfits at school, like my little teacher outfits and stuff. But usually I'm just kind of standing in front of a mirror and my face is covered by my phone or whatever. Cause honestly, I haven't really felt super confident in myself in the last few months. Like I'm not trying to be mysterious. It's just insecurity and just not feeling super good about myself. So I'm just hiding, but that is all starting to change. Praise the Lord, right? I'm starting to feel a whole lot lighter, a lot more joyful. I'm a lot sillier than I have been in a while. I'm laughing more often and a lot harder than I have in a while. And I think the outfits that I've been wearing lately have reflected, feeling in better spirits. I can see it in the colors that I'm reaching for more often. I can see it in the way that I'm moving around, and it's all in the little things. And so yeah, I think tonight was more than just a random scroll session on Instagram. I think this really felt like, maybe this was like a sweet little invitation from the Lord. You know, just a reminder not to forget the simple joys, to let myself play again, to play dress up again, you know, to create without pressure, and to do things for no other reason other than for pure enjoyment. Even if it's bad, even if it's low quality, even if nobody sees it, nobody cares, or even if it just lives on my phone, you know, and it's something that just, that only I ever see that makes me happy, it's still worth doing. Joy doesn't need an audience. And I think maybe I need to remind myself of that. So here's to carving out 5 minutes of pure joy, pure creativity, pure fun, even if it's just jumping around in your room like I do, to a song that makes you smile, even if it's trying on a cute outfit, and putting it right back in the closet if you don't have anywhere to go. Even if it's just a blurry little clip of your daily walk, like the view that you see, or if you happen to see a peacock walking down the street or something and you just want to capture it. Let's do more of what brings us joy and happiness and makes us smile for a few minutes. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight. In all honesty, I'm probably going to scroll on my phone for a few more minutes before I go to bed, but good on you if you've been going to bed on time. I should definitely start doing that. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.